Welcome back. Today we honor the sacrifices of women in the struggle for liberation. It's been 67 years since over 20,000 brave women took on the repressive apartheid government. They marched to the union buildings, the authoritarian seat of power at the time. Now today their legacy is being remembered on those same lawns. Aviwe Mtila was in attendance in terms of that official program today. Aviwe, I'm always interested to know, in terms of the women who were there in that marquee, the things that the president was saying. Were they inspired by those words at all?
Definitely inspired, Maseko. You'd heard the women inside, that saying that from tomorrow, in fact, they want to knock door to door to ensure that all those measures that were mentioned by President Cyril Ramaphosa are adhered to and put in place. One of them, of course, is that effective from this month, there will be no police bail for people that are charged with rape or those in domestic relationships. In fact, they are to apply for that bail only in court, and it has some stipulations. Just to get more on this now, I am joined by the Minister in the Presidency for Women, Youth and People with Disabilities in South Africa. That is Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma. Mama, thank you for joining us at eNCA, but maybe do expand on this pronouncement by the President when it comes to this police bail. How soon will it be in place?
Well, it should be in place as soon as possible, because for the longest of time, we have been saying that people who kill women, people who beat up women, people who rape, should not really just get bail, because more often than not, you find that a person has been given bail and he goes and does the same thing. So, unless all of us take it seriously, and the judiciary system takes it seriously, it will not end. So, as soon as possible, but the justice system will be the one that implements.
Is it enough, though, given that we're living in a society where these police acts are quite shocking, especially to the abuse, murders to women and children? Are these measures enough? Shouldn't it be nipped right in the bud with these domestic occurrences not even happening?
Yes, I agree with you. It's not enough, because it's not enough to react. We must be proactive and prevent. That's why, for instance, we were talking about that in every ward there must be a team that consists of different sectors: women, youth, religious people, business people, traditional leaders if it's a traditional area. Everyone working together and saying, in this ward, we don't want GBV. Because if we can do that and say, in this ward, there'll be no GBV. You can't live in this ward if you abuse, you rape, you kill. Then we will start to see a change. Because if men who do not rape and do not kill keep quiet, those who do think you also do, because we are quiet. So we need to see men, together with everybody else, standing up and saying, we won't tolerate this. Last month we went on a march in Durban, a march that was led by the king of the Zulus, King Misuzulu. Again, mobilizing men. It was run by a foundation called Good Men Foundation, because men are beginning to say, no, we must take part in this. And I hope that it won't end in KZN, it will go all over the country at a national level, provincial level, but we must work at the coalface at the ward level.
And another issue, of course, that was at the fore here is around the pay discrepancies when it comes to sport, both for men and women, and Bafana and Banyana being the example given here. The president calling for equal pay. What measures are to be taken by government in this space?
Well, if I had my way, and I'll try and do it, is to actually have a law that outlaws that. Because it's in sport, we're talking about it in Banyana and Bafana, but it's rife across the country. In business, there are lots of companies that still pay women less than men for work of equal value. So we're saying that must be abolished. We have seen Iceland has done that. It's criminal to do that. So we want it in this country to be illegal to do that.
And maybe lastly, your deputy in the presidency and the ANC Women's League president, Umamusisi Sitolashe, seem to speak of some plan of action about tomorrow. Maybe give us more information on these plans. Are they in the presidency or in the Women's League? What's going to happen going forward?
I think basically what she was saying is that we shouldn't wait. We should ask everyone involved what is their plan to ensure that they implement what the president said. Us in government, as the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disability, will also be inquiring amongst our own colleagues in the different departments what's going on, if those issues pertain to them. So everyone, no one should escape. In the media, if those things happen in the media, you must have a plan to stop them. What are your timelines for stopping? So that's what she was talking about, that it's not just going to be like a speech is made and we keep quiet. We must go to all those affected and say, this is the situation. When are you stopping? What is your timeline? What is your plan? What is your target date that we can hold you accountable and hold you responsible?
All right, thank you so much, Ma. That is Minister Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, the Minister, of course, in the Presidency for Women, Youth, as well as the Disabled. Just expanding on some of those measures mentioned there by President Cyril Ramaphosa, key measures when it comes, for example, to those that are charged with rape from this month, sometime, not sure of the exact date. We're told that there will be no bail that is to be granted at police stations, and those people that are accused of such heinous crimes are to appear in court and apply for the bail there, with stringent measures also, Maseko, attached to that bail. We do understand some court orders for them not to be in the vicinity of where the victims of this accusations are. Some of the measures mentioned there by President Cyril Ramaphosa as he gave that keynote address on a special day, of course, 9th August, where in 1957, that's some 67 years ago, a strong crowd of 20,000 women marched upon to this very union buildings here, just demanding that these past laws be done and abolished with.
Right, senior reporter Aviwe Mtila live for us there in the union buildings in the capital.